I never thought the day would come when I would say, I never thought that these words would come out of my mouth. But I feel bad for the Yankees.
And he drives it into right center field, hit a ton. This baby is way back on here.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel, where we talk baseball all the time. And today we're talking about the Astros once again. It's been a few days. I gave them a little break. Okay? But we got to get back on the Astros now because more is coming out. And now we think that possibly the Yankees were the team that got screwed the most in this whole deal. Checking out this article here by Andy Martino. Says the Yankees got screwed. Allegations highlight how Astros sign stealing robbed chunk of championship window. New allegations include Yankees complaining about blinking lights in center field in Game 6 of the what? 2019 ALCS. We're talking about the New York Yankees, the team that has more championships than any other team, the team that is the most rich historically team in baseball. We're talking about Ruth, Gehrig, DiMaggio, Mantle, Mattingly. Now we got other stars, Stanton, Judge, Jeter. The list goes on and on and on and on. And on and on and on. And on and on. Yankees, baby. The Yankees. I have never, ever felt bad for the Yankees for losing a baseball game. And that's not that I don't like the Yankees. I like the Yankees, but I'm just saying, when you are that good and you're that historically successful, if you don't make it to the World Series or you lose in the World Series, I'm not losing that much sleep. Just letting you know, even if I was rooting for the Yankees, I've rooted for the Yankees and they've lost, and sometimes they win. Usually they win because they're the Yankees. The Yankees played the Astros in 2017, lost. In 2018, they lost to the Red Sox, who were managed by one Alex Cora, who was the bench coach with the 2017 Astros. That probably doesn't make the Yankees feel too good about that loss. And then in 2019, they also lost to the Astros, where they claimed they were seeing weird blinking lights and stuff like that. And other players have also said whenever they play the Astros, especially at Minute Maid Park, always weird stuff, whether it's whistling, whether it's trash can banging, whether it's the Astros darting their eyes somewhere, whether it's blinking lights, whether it's some kind of visual thing. It's always something other people say. According to the article, SNY has learned that the Yankees also complained to the league about blinking lights in center field early on in Game 6 at Minute Maid Park, just days after Hinch responded angrily to SNY's report about whistling. And that's not the first time Hinch has answered angrily when he is asked about potential sign stealing, especially with electronics. Back in 2017, he was asked about it. He said it's absolutely ridiculous. He basically said it was laughable. It makes him laugh. It is so absurd. And I'm not going to lie. At that time, I agreed with Hinch. I was like, yeah, Yankees are just trying to find excuses. Like, oh, you guys are cheating. You're stealing signs. Like, shut up and play the game. Ain't no one stealing signs. Whoops. Obviously, they were stealing signs. Sorry about that, Yankees fans and Yankees. I would have been wrong at that time thinking that Hinch was right to say what he said. Obviously, Hinch said what he said to make dumbasses like me think, yeah, it's ridiculous. It's stupid. Absurd. Not absurd at all. It was happening, and it may have continued to happen into 2019. And this isn't the Yankees aren't the only people saying this. There are former Astros, not just fires, but now another report has come out. A couple of former Astros minor leaguers who are now still in the big leagues, but with different teams. They were drafted by the Astros. They had something to say about it. Delano DeShields Jr. and Ramon Laureano, they were both drafted by the Astros, and this article by Scott Polasek says, neither is surprised the American League West team is in the middle of a sign-stealing controversy. DeShields went as far as to say this, and I will replace the bad words for your convenience. They really need to do something that is going to scare the crap out of everybody in baseball. It can't be slap on the wrist. They have to scare the crap out of everybody. If not, everybody's going to try to win a World Series, obviously by cheating. I don't think they can strip their title and act like the year didn't happen, but the league needs to penalize them heavily if the facts are facts. Everyone is responsible, from ownership to manager. I like AJ Hinch personally, but if he was allowing this stuff to happen, he should get a significant suspension. Laureano said we'd talk about it before the game, after the game, during the game. It's obvious. You hear those whistles and sounds when we're at Minute Maid Park. It's one of those things where you know they're cheating, but that's okay. We have to find a way to beat them. So we got all this new information coming out. We're talking about blinking lights now. So it started with the trash can banging. Then we got to whistling. Then we got to some kind of something on their arms that would buzz. Then we got to someone standing in the bullpen in a certain location. Now we got blinking lights. It makes sense. You're going to find all kind of different ways because they're going to figure out the banging. You saw the White Sox figure it out. Like, what is that banging? Every time I get the sign, this banging comes out. Yeah, this is not right. We got to change the sign. Astros like, ooh, they're figuring it out. They had the camera, they had the feed, and they had the signs. They just had to find different ways to let the hitter know. So there are a lot of different ways. Visual clues where the guy's standing. Something buzzing on their arm, that is a really crazy way to go about it, but effective if they did that. Horrible, but effective. Now we're talking about blinking lights, and you can see these two former Astros both had something to say, with the Shields coming out saying they really need to punish him. He obviously thinks that this is very possible and probable that it was happening. And then you got your other guy who basically said he knows it was happening because his team knew it was happening because when they went to Minute Maid Park, all kind of funny stuff would go down. And we see that funny stuff now on video. It's amazing it didn't come out earlier, but it's coming out now. MLB's coming hard with the investigation. But at the end of the day, the Yankees really did get screwed over, especially in 2017, maybe so in 2019 as well. 2018, they lost to the Red Sox, but like I said, Alex Cora is the manager of the Red Sox, so the Yankees might have something to say about that, but if there's no evidence there, we can't jump on the Red Sox. But there's a ton of evidence for 17 with the Astros. And before I go, let's check out this. It is a bobblehead. And you know how much I love bobbleheads. And here we have the real MVP of the Astros, according to this company that created this bobblehead. It's not Altuve. It's not Springer. It's none of these dudes. It is going to be the one and only Trash Man who would bang on the trash can. Maybe the trash can itself is the MVP, but in this bobblehead, we see the MVP is this guy here, number 17 for 2017. The MVP is the guy banging on the trash cans, giving those signs out, looking at the laptop, picking up the signs from the catcher, and banging the trash can accordingly. That is pretty crazy. What do you guys think of this bobblehead? And what do you guys think of this new news regarding the Houston Astros and the blinking lights? And how did the Yankees get screwed here? Did they get screwed? What about someone who put money on the Yankees to win it all in 2017? I bet they're pissed off. So this is just huge ramifications here. It means a lot. A lot of people are going to be pissed. Astros fans are even pissed, whether they're pissed because people are talking about their team or they're pissed because their team did this. Either way, Astros fans are not feeling happy right now, and I would not blame them one single bit. Thank you so much for joining me on this video today right here on the Humm Baby Baseball channel. We're going to be talking more baseball as the offseason moves along, and we're going to be getting ready for this season. Going to be coming live, and we'll be doing some pre and post game shows. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click that subscribe button, and that would just mean everything to me. Trying to grow the channel, trying to grow the community. Got a Facebook page, got a Twitter page. Going to have more social medias coming up. Going to build a website. Everything's coming here. Humm Baby Baseball, where we talk baseball, and that's what it's all about right here. Thanks again for joining me. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you later. And by the way, happy Thanksgiving, which is today, but this video is probably going up tomorrow, but happy Thanksgiving yesterday. See ya! When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye-bye, baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park.